Hello, everybody. We are now duck babysitters. I'm still waiting for Marcia. I don't know where she is. Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. They're saying, come feed me, feed me. Uh-oh, here comes another one. I told her we were going live. So I guess it's just me and the ducks. They're waiting to be fed. It's a nasty habit about ducks. You feed one, they all come, and
Hi, baby.
you got to be careful because they're not very responsible. They will poop all over your patio.
You about ready?
I've already started.
You're on film? Oh, you're filming them?
I'm live,
Do you want food?
babe. Remember, you have a mic on, so whatever you say,
Do you have food?
they can hear you. No, I don't. I think we need to start the show, babe.
Mommy will put more in your dish.
Oh, great.
Looky.
So what are we doing, hon? We got an audience.
Hi, everybody. Hi, girls. Oh, somebody's missing.
Okay.
No, here they should.
Not too much, babe. Come on.
Okay.
That's enough.
One more, and
That's
then
it.
here comes the other one.
That's all right. He
Okay.
snooze, he lose.
Hey, okay. Tell me when you're gonna.
We are. We're going to go live right now.
Okay.
I am going to turn the camera around.
Oh, I thought we were live while I was feeding
We
him.
are live, babe. She doesn't listen.
God,
There you
I
go.
don't Really, huh?
There you go. Go sit down.
Whoa! Can I just throw a last little treat?
I can't stop you, I'm sure.
Look, look, and you over there. Come on now, you don't leave it. Okay, everybody.
You're live, babe.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the.
They can't see you.
They can't.
You got to
why-
go sit down.
I have to sit down.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Harp Effect and our little menagerie here. Is that unbelievable? And we have a cat sitting right there watching them. He could care less. He absolutely is the best cat in the world. And we want to welcome you to our, like I said, our menagerie on Friday afternoon. Oh my gosh, July the 18th. How did it get to be July 18th?
Summer's almost over.
Well, here's Marcia and Yo Rena, and we're still.
Wait. You said Yo Rena.
No, I said
You
Yo Reno.
Audience, did she not say Yo Rena? Yeah, she's trying to
This
speak
is the
Spanish.
third thing he's picked on me in the last 4
She's
minutes.
trying to speak Spanish and it's not working. It's Reno. Reno. Yo Reno, not Yo Rena. Yeah. You can look at the playback. You'll hear it.
Oh, okay.
See, she got so wrapped up with the ducks. She
Because
thought
I
it was Huey,
love
Louie,
them.
and Dewey.
I love them. And along with the theme of, where does making a difference begin?
I'm curious. That was your homework.
I know that I make a difference with these beautiful birds as they make a difference with me. Here they go. They're walking back down the hill now because they said, thank you, Marcia, and we'll be back.
And they will. They come up the hill probably 3 times at least.
A day.
Yeah.
And
And how does a duck walk up a hill? That's just crazy. But they do it.
and I just love them. And there's 4 of them. And
Yeah, they've been pretty consistent.
you'll be really consistent, like not one missing or 2 or 10 more with them. Anyway.
Oh, that was a few summers ago. Marcia thought, oh, we'll feed 1. Oh, it's 3. Oh, it's 10. Then it was like 30.
36
30.
I counted on this patio, and I said, I think we stopped this.
The poop was so thick, and it was summertime. I don't want to get any more gross about it, but
Oh, no, don't get any
but
more
it gets
gross
hard as a
about it.
rock if you let it.
Oh, my gosh. It's just, what a beautiful surrounding. And we have some people who have moved in next door, and
They're into horses.
they're into horses. They don't have any horses over
No,
there.
not next door.
But don't they have like 5 dogs?
5 rescue.
And they're so well behaved, and the cat just kind of looks at them and goes, "Ugh, why bother? They're not
I
really
could take
worth-"
them. If I could take a coyote, I can take all 5 of you. And I think the dogs know it because they don't try anything. Do they?
No, I thought I heard them out here late last night, but when the cat didn't seem to be bothered, who knows? Anyway, how is everybody today? You know, making a difference is our theme today. What does making a difference, where does it begin?
Where does making a difference begin?
And
that was my question to Marcia this morning after I already had 3 or 4 cups of coffee. And she's like, huh? But she did okay, right? She did okay.
Well, I thought it was a great idea because I've had several encounters in the last couple of days where people have truly made a difference in my life. Casual, you know, nothing that was just grandiose.
Oh, do tell.
I'm going to.
I know.
I'm going to. And the thing is that on Friday afternoons, you are where my difference truly begins, because I get notes from you. I know you're watching, and sometimes I wish I could just jump on an airplane and be right where you are. And that would be kind of hard, though, because you're all over the world.
So?
But wouldn't that be fun?
It would be. You just do it. Just do it.
Okay, so where does making a difference begin? It began on Tuesday when I had to have a little surgery on my thumb. Something. I was growing another thumb. That's what I think.
Yeah, you were. You're
Or
kind of becoming a reptilian.
Or I was being punished
For hitchhiking.
for sucking my thumb all my life.
And you still do it?
Well, not when
Ew.
you're looking.
Ew.
But I did suck it for years. They tried everything, braces, that awful stuff they put on your thumb that if you put it in your mouth it tastes nothing worked. Nothing worked. Esther Harp,
Just
my
having the
wonderful
Band-Aid
mother.
on there looks better. I mean, there's no bump. If the bump was big enough, it'd go right through the Band-Aid.
It's gone. And Dr. Eric Friedman at the fabulous Rancho Mirage Surgery Center, the staff there, unbelievable. Fun, happy, supportive. I've never been where the whole staff, there were 5 girls in the surgery room for my little bump, and talking and asking. It was wonderful. And Dr. Eric Friedman is just an incredible hand doctor. But I've always told him that the real reason I trusted him was because his parents were from Steubenville, Ohio.
The home of Dean Martin.
And an hour or less now away from Barnesville, Ohio. And all of you that went to the reunion last week in Barnesville, Ohio, and I was so homesick. I talked to a couple people after the fact. You know, I didn't get a hold of them. I wanted them on the show, and
Incoming.
what is it?
It's not
Helicopter?
Yeah, it's not Superman.
Huh?
It's not Superman.
And so I was homesick, but I understand that my brother, Tom Harp, was there, and several people have told me he was the highlight of the banquet. So for those of you who were there,
And guess how many were in his graduating class that attended? Two.
Gene Davies, beautiful Gene Davies, and my brother Tom, because I don't know what the year was, but my brother is 97 years old, but you know what? He still plays golf 3 times a week. So that'll make a difference in your life. That's where a difference can begin. Yes, it is. A real difference. And this week I have a new client who wants to be able to be on the pickleball court in 2 months. And he is like, I mean to tell you, he's making a difference in his own life.
I'd like to say something about that. You know,
Okay.
and because I always joke, if I'm not talking real estate, I'm talking Marsha, because she's so diverse between entertaining and fitness and, just being an all-around great character. The things that she teaches in balance, stretch, strength, and posture, they apply to everything in your life, whether you're behind a computer, brushing your teeth, playing pickleball, bowling. It is the foundation for everything you do, because you can develop all the skills you want for pickleball or whatever sport you're doing, but if your posture is out of whack, if your balance is out of whack, you're not going to be at your peak performance. And it doesn't matter if you're 20 or if you're in your 80s. What she teaches, and I already hear some of the results that are going on with her client, it's going to make a huge difference in his game. So you may be top of your game right now, but if you don't incorporate those type of things into your life, you're going to just be okay. And so I'm really curious to see how much better her client, which is also a friend of ours, improves, because he wants to play pickleball, which I've never really played anybody of his caliber, so it will be interesting. I do want to play, because right now, I do have some fun with some friends, but they're not as serious a competitor as I am. And not that I'm a pickleball champion or anything like that, but I do love the sport, and I do like to compete, and I like to win. So it will be fun to see the transformation.
Yes, it will. It certainly will. And in my notes for keeping in order with making a difference and what makes a difference, and I was somehow, something you said earlier, and it was,
I said
thought,
something? A value?
I'm going to disregard that right now. And I thought, losing your balance, getting, why do you weeble wobble when you lose your balance? So what makes a difference in not losing your balance? It's just saying, I'm not going to lose my balance. I'm going to get up, and I'm not going to, lose my balance.
What would you, okay, what's the or? I'm sorry.
Well,
what's the or?
The thing is that there are exercises and things that you can do.
I was doing an or.
And I realized how many people, he does some balance things that I've danced all my life, I can't do. And I'm going to do them. I'm going to do them because they will make a difference.
Well, I just started doing the balance exercises because once I did a few of them, then I started like, hey, you know what? I noticed a difference in my walk and of course my posture. Because as you go to grocery stores, wherever you go, just watch people for a few minutes, how they walk. I mean, I don't know if the United States is the worst, but it does look pretty bad out there. People hobbling, wobbling, stooping, struggling. It's because they don't take the time. They do not take the time to take care of themselves properly. So, mañana, mañana, mañana. Oh, sorry. For all my white friends out there, it means tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Little pun there.
Yes. Well, the wind seems to be picking up here.
I like it. Feels good.
So do I. Is that still
good.
on?
What's on?
Are we not, our camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
So along with the where does making a difference begin?
Yeah.
Yesterday I woke up and my battery was dead in the car. Yes, it was. But within just a short time, through AAA and Angelo's towing
company,
who sent, must be one of their best, because Omar, young, he just...
polite, courteous.
No.
And Marsha comes walking in, and he's cute too. And me and Peggy are like, huh? How old is this boy?
But he got the job done, and he went out of his way, because it was after he actually even left here and went and searched for a battery that he didn't know where, whatever it was.
He made a couple of calls and was able to find a battery.
But he had already done so many, and it was like waving a magic wand is what he did. And that's what I always say.
I
If
said
you
that
could-
in my ad.
I know. I know. If you could just
Oh, and
think
here's
of
our crystal ball, by the way.
the crystal ball could be the magic wand. I mean, don't you wish sometimes you could just wave a magic wand and make it
Better.
okay?
Yeah.
Because this morning then, and I'm not sure if all of this is testing me or am I paying off bad karma?
You don't have
But
bad.
I have-
You don't have bad karma.
But
don't go there. We already know somebody that got bad karma. We don't
Okay,
want to talk about that.
so-
Don't get me going on that one.
No,
'cause I'm-
okay. Okay.
Ugh.
But the battery yesterday and this morning,
Oh my
just
gosh.
as I was pulling myself together, all of a sudden, I mean, it was like the biggest sprinkler came on in my small bathroom. It's not very big, and it just started flooding the bathroom. The cat was with me. It scared him, scared me, and thank goodness Reno happened to be home because I went screaming, Reno.
I thought she caught a bug or something. Because it really wasn't that loud of a scream.
I couldn't even. I really pride myself on being able to deal with things, but it was I took the back of the toilet thing off, but I think all I did was pull out. I didn't help, and I
What it was the water line that goes into the tank, the screw-on cap. It just was old and it cracked, and the tube came out, and the water spraying everywhere. I mean, thank goodness we were both home because I turned it off right away. We got a bunch of towels. We got the fans on. We're good. But when I used to like carpet, I used to work for a carpet cleaning company that did a lot of floods. And if you have that line go off on your toilet, I mean, within a half hour, the bedroom would have been flooded, and then it would have been going down the hallway. And if we were gone for any length of time, the whole house would have been flooded. Water would have been going out the front door, probably within a couple of hours. So, and it was funny, yesterday or Wednesday I was with the guys, and that was one of the things they were talking about, because a lot of them take off for long vacations, and they have there's an adapter that goes over your water source, and if it detects like some strange surge of water, it will shut off because it knows you're not home, so why should it be water? So it'll automatically shut off your water. So
Whoa,
that's a tip of the day for all our wealthy friends out there that can take off and get out of the summer. Or if you just shut off your water completely, either one. I take care of a property, and we just shut the water off all the way. I go check the property, I turn the water on, and I do that for a couple of clients too.
I remember the one thing in Barnesville, Ohio. Like during the winter, you had to be careful that you're like to wrap your pipes sometimes in towels and things, because if they froze, in the winter they would burst.
This is summertime, babe. Can we save that for winter? That'd be a winter topic. A winter tip, okay? We're talking summer tips. Don't confuse our audience.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know you had some things you wanted to say, but one thing, right, to end up the day was that I got to go to my favorite chiropractor, and Dr. Eric Davenport at Gonstead Chiropractic in La Quinta. And if you need one, let me know. He's the best. Absolutely the best.
And he's a fun guy. He's very cool. I like his personality.
He just makes sure I'm intact. I don't really, the thumbs are healing. I'm going to be just a fine and dandy. It's all behind me now. I'm reinventing myself. Yes, I am. I am reinventing myself, and here I am. Do I look different?
You always look
I
good.
know you have some things you wanted to say about making a difference.
Well, the question, how do we say it? How does making a difference begin?
Uh-huh.
It's going to throw you off a little bit, but it begins within.
I'm all for that.
It's when all this stuff is going on in the world or with friends and family, it begins within yourself to make the difference rather than labeling people. It's rather than trying to understand people, before you make an opinion about them. I mean, yeah, somebody may post something that you don't agree with on Facebook, social media, and right away I see people like jump to the conclusion, oh, you're this, oh, you're that, da, da, da. And it's like, what the? I didn't say it.
I wish you would.
What are you thinking? You're not thinking, because how much do you really know about that person, where their heart is? I'll give you a perfect example. At one of the groups I go to, everybody's talking about politics and, having, USA having more power and this and that happening in the world. And then they're talking about the Epstein files and, people are, wow, we need to worry more about this, this, and this. And I'm like, listening. And I said, well, whoa. What about the kids? There's a ton of kids involved in the Epstein and, all these other things that go on, the human trafficking and, all the immigrant kids that came over. It's like, if we don't protect the children first, the pedophiles, the perverts, the predators, I mean, they're everywhere. Unfortunately, they're everywhere. They're in our school system. They're in law enforcement. They're in politics. They're everywhere. If we don't protect the kids, all those people, it just ripples out throughout all of society. And we'll never get to the bottom of corruption. We'll never get the bottom of the criminal element that goes on. If we don't protect the kids first, because we all have been kids, we all pretty much have all had kids or have nieces, nephews, and just think for a minute, if one of them children that were one of those victims. I've met a couple of parents that had kids that they lost for a while. And it's like...
And so fortunate to find them.
They got them back. But what a nightmare. One of them, it took 3 years. Another one, it took 5 years. And I know these people. And I guess it's like anything. Until you have a broken arm, you're not going to know what it feels like. Or, sometimes it's kind of hard to actually tell people what it's all about. And so when you're listening to your favorite politician, wanting to do this and do that, what are you doing for the kids? And how is that going to help the kids, whatever they tell you? So I know I'm a little bit on my soapbox, but...
A little bit?
Well, this thing with the Epstein file and how people want to brush it under the rug, no, it's a big, big, big deal. Because they're everywhere, these predators, these pedophiles. If they think they can get away with it because they got money or they're too big or they're too powerful, and then they'll capture a few little people and call it a day, I'm telling you folks, it's only going to get worse.
So, is the cat at the door by any chance?
No, he's smarter than us. He's inside.
It's been too hot for him out here.
Yeah. So,
how's that?
Yeah, where does the difference begin? It begins with each of us wanting to be the difference as opposed to pointing fingers. The more we whine, blame, and complain, what happens? We remain the same. You can quote me on that one because I made it up. Yeah.
That's right, you did, and I've always liked that. Yes, I have. I know we do kind of sound like we're on a soapbox here, but it's because we care, and because from within us, we're always... One of the reasons we keep doing the HARP effect is because we just feel that this way we can possibly find ways that we can do something, that we can do something for, I don't know, a neighbor, an immigrant, a friend.
We'll use ourselves as an example of what we did or what somebody did for us, and yeah,
as a reminder that we want to do for others.
Yeah, because that's why we call it the HARP effect.
Has anybody signed in?
I'm talking here. Look at
sorry.
that. She's not paying attention to my saying. And that's why we call it the harp effect. It's because if you have bad thoughts, it has that effect. If you have good thoughts, it has that effect too. So how do we stay more attuned to it? I think, how do you stay more attuned to having good thoughts and trying to be that difference? What do you think would help that?
A magic wand.
I-
or a crystal ball.
No, actually, it's look what I get to do today.
Yeah.
Look what I get to do today. Yeah, you're probably wondering about the crystal ball. Well,
I am too.
it's pretty, but be careful. If you ever get one, don't leave it out in the sun because it can catch something on fire. I've done it. I had something catch on fire the other day, yeah.
Here?
No. But it works. Because being in real estate, I do open houses and whatnot, and people are always asking me, what's the market look like? Well, what do you think's going to happen here? Do you think interest rates are going to go down? So I bought me a crystal ball. And it's so funny when people ask me those questions because nobody really knows. I mean, we can have a guess. And I'll pick this up and go, let me see. Oh, yeah. Do you really want to know? And of course they start laughing and they get it, because if it's the right house and if the payments are right and you're comfortable with it and you like the neighborhood, I always say just give it a shot. Give it a shot and see what the seller will do. It's very hard to say when the rates are going to come down or what they're going to do. I mean, it's all this stuff that they say is biblical with the fires and the floods and the tornadoes and the hurricanes and the tsunamis.
Well,
That's a whole nother thing that I'd have to have a cup of coffee with you on that one. I don't want to share the news, but because nobody knows what's going to happen. I mean, those poor kids in Texas, 30 feet of water in 45 minutes at 4 o'clock in the morning? No warning. So we don't know. So that's why I bring the crystal ball to my open houses. And I'll be doing a open house here in Indian Palms, our own backyard. And let me just tell them the address, may I?
when of the day?
Huh?
When you're doing it?
I will be holding an open house in the morning from about 9 to 11:30. So, keep you guys out of the heat a little bit.
Tomorrow morning.
Yep. Saturday morning and Sunday morning from 9 to 11:30. And the address is 82505 Doolittle Drive, Indio, California. And just a quick rundown, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 1980, 1,600 square feet. The HOA, $79.
$79 a year? I mean, a month?
Yep. $79 a month HOA. The lot is like 9,500 square feet. No pool, but there's definitely room for a pool. It's on the fairway. It has a fence all the way around, so it's plenty of room for you. If you have pets, there's lots of grass in the backyard and on the side yard. It's a 2-car garage, nicely landscaped in the front, and they're asking $475. Not bad.
What's wrong? Is there a roof on it?
No, there's nothing wrong. It's kind of a cute little house. It's an open concept. So yeah, I'll be there tomorrow from about 9 to 11:30. Yeah, I think it's worth a look because it's a cute house, especially for a family. Maybe a mom, dad, 2 kids, or somebody just wants a house and that has dogs. I mean, yeah.
Oh, I want to come see it.
All right, I'll have all my signs up. I usually put up about, even it's funny, in here in this gated community, I'll still put up about 12, 13, 14 signs, So it's just what I do. I like seeing my face everywhere. Just kidding.
See if there's
Okay,
anybody trying to get in. And look to
baby.
see if the cat's at the door.
Nope, he's not. I gotta go this, well, no, this way is better. Let me see who's watching. I gotta go to the other side. Sorry. It's not working. I don't want to walk in front of the camera.
Why didn't you go that way?
I didn't want to walk in front of the camera and show off my sexy legs.
I got compliments last week for
On my
walking in
legs?
front of the camera.
Oh, they said on my legs. You got Chuck, Joyce, Steins.
Oh, you guys.
They're new.
I've been looking for Mark Lanterno to find out. There was something that you sent a long time ago that you guys are friends. He's a friend of mine here, but I haven't seen him, and I haven't seen you guys either. I need to see you.
They live out here?
No, they're up in Oregon, Washington. Whoever lives in either Oregon or Washington, I always forget which way.
Okay.
Which
We
place.
got Melinda Chafee Bennett.
Hi, Melinda. Nice to. These are all, I want you to know, originally Barnesville, Ohio.
Oh
friends.
my gosh.
Hi, Melinda. Thank you, darling.
Kathy Crawley.
Kathy Holly.
Crawley.
Who?
Crawley Burger.
Oh, Katie. It's Katie.
Oh, Katie.
yes,
K-A-T.
yes, and she's particular. about
Alan
that.
Jensen. He has arrived.
Reno asked about you last night. I said,
I said,
well, you were good-
where the heck is Alan? And you guys are always talking and having a good time, collaborating.
So I'm available for lunch.
He says, hello, darlings. Okay, what did he say? Jane Swally? Swavel. Jane Swavel.
He's going to get it right one of these days.
My mouth
Jane.
is
I'm
dry.
just
The
sure.
desert sun. I'm becoming a lizard.
Because I talk about, I was pointing you out with the raunchy girls in Barnesville.
Tom was the best presenter at the alumni banquet.
He was the best what?
Presenter. Did you get the photos of Tom, Jean, and me? I'm sending newest ones. She's going to send you some more.
Are a high school friend of how many years ago? And we still, make a difference. You make a difference in my life, Jane. Big time.
Katie loves your top.
Who?
Katie Crawley? Katie? Is that you
Katie
said?
Crawley.
Yeah, she likes your top.
Oh,
Your blouse.
thank you. Kim Galland, Palm Springs, my friend.
She says, it's time for breakfast.
Time for breakfast?
Yep.
Okay, well, you got it. I'll give you a call tomorrow and we'll set it up. I love it. We'll go to our favorite spot. And she's saying, what's our favorite spot? The Broken Yoke? Yes, I like the Broken Yoke.
Huh.
Oh, yes, time for...
Some nice surprises.
Huh?
That was a nice surprise, the people that show up.
Oh, yeah, it really is. You make such a difference in my life. I know that you're there, and then I will see Katie and oh my God, and see the rest of you. I will get notes later from the playbacks, and we had well over 400 views from last week.
Yeah, we really appreciate all of you that take the time to watch. The comments are fabulous. We love hearing that what we're doing is, like we said, making a difference. That's the whole theme, is entertain, elevate, number one, educate, and then we try to evaluate, what did we say? Did it really matter? Did we stay on point? Are we saying things that are relevant? That's why in the ads I always ask, hey, if you guys have a question, shoot us a text. If you have a guest that, might be a good fit for our show, send them our number, and we'd love to have them.
Yes.
We have, a couple of guests that are pending.
Right.
Things just come up with life, and so then it's the Marcia and Reno show. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, so it's all good. So.
Well, I think in case they're wondering, they're bees and ladybugs. Yes, they are. Once a little boy, always a little boy.
I'm the set designer too. The photographer, set designer, script, lights, camera.
I didn't see them until they were up, and I knew.
I don't usually.
At the toy store, he got
no at the grocery outlet, but lots of times I'll buy stuff and put it in the house or do something, and sometimes it'll be a couple of days before she notices, but she'll notice eventually.
That's because I'm so busy cleaning or doing something of value, right?
And I'm not.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say
not.
I said it the wrong way. I said it the wrong way.
Look within.
Well, our friends, thank you so much for being with us on Friday afternoon. Keep coming because it means a lot to me just to know you're there, and may everything that has been reduced to noise in you become music again. And music and friendship and faith has no distance. Oh, I love you all so much.
Yeah, and know that each one of you are making a difference. So keep on keeping on with that, right?
Right.
And there was something else I wanted to touch on, but I guess I will save it for another day.
Oh, okay. Whatever. So,
But maybe we'll see some of you locals at the open house. Or if you know anybody. I mean, no matter what a price is on a house, even if it's my personal listing, we don't always know what the seller really, really, really is going to do, because you got to test them. You, the buyer, has to test them. So, and the same the other way around. The buyer may be all excited and they give you a price, but they really are willing to offer you more. So as a seller, then you got to test them too. Don't be afraid.
Nope.
Get to the truth.
Yes, get to the open house.
And
here, you have to turn it off. I don't know how.
And my favorite quote is, "Why are you being nice? What do you want?" Say bye, darling.
Oh, I love you all. See you next Friday.